Now I'll call on Councillor James to sum up, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It disturbs me really that we're talking about our merit and whether we, whether we are worthy, and talking about us in relation to our performance as councillors tonight. It's nothing to do with that. It's not about, we're not into performance-related pay as to whether we deliver a good council or not. It isn't about that. We, on this side, we're always concerned about the link between staff and pay and a councillor's pay. We think that's a dangerous way to go. We've consistently said that we would like to see a 3-year freeze. I think that in relation to what's happening in the country, the austerity, and it's been said tonight about the economic reality of Basingstoke. Well, the economic reality of Basingstoke is that we've got people using food banks. We've got people that are going to go hungry, that are going to go cold this Christmas. So that's the economic reality of a lot of people in Basingstoke. It might not be the economic reality of lots of people on the other side of the chamber, but that's the economic reality that we're seeing. But what we're concerned about is also that you said you wanted to link this to pay. Well, there's 20 members of this staff, of this council, who are not going to take a pay increase, are not going to get the 20%. So do you link it to those who are going to get it, or those who are not going to get it? And as those people that lead this council, I would have thought if you're going to link it to anyone's staff, any staff, it's those leaders of the council, and they're not taking a pay increase. But you're deciding, no, we're going to link it to the ones that are not the senior management team. We're going to link it to those that are going to get the 1%. Well, that's your choice, and you can do that. But Councillor Bierman says tonight that the people out there are very happy for him to get a 3% increase. Well, the reality is that people in our ward will not see that favourably. They do not see that. When many people are going without pay, or actually unable to get work, they're actually having to take pay freezes, they're not going to look at it favourably. And so I urge you to think about that. This is about sending a message that we understand. We're not in work. This is not work. This is an allowance for what we're doing. And I think it's really important that we send a very clear message. I think it's also important that we send a message to those 20 members of staff. But if you're not going to get your pay, your 1%, we won't get it. I think it's really important that we send a message of solidarity to those 20 members of staff that we support you. And we're in this together. We're in this together with them. Isn't it your leader that talks about being in it together? Well, I'm in it with that 20 members of staff, and I won't be taking that 1%.
Thank you. Now